And there's James with the rebound. But you got to watch the shooter in Jordan Jackson. Second best on the Tigers. Hendrickson driving. Hendrickson lays in.
Because that was 2 easy buckets by Carter back-to-back.
He's 3 of 4 shooting. Ospreys playing tight D. As a little runner by Jackson. James almost got there. Here's Carter Hendrickson. This has been the Carter Show early. Hendrickson taking his time. Gets blocked there, but it'll stay with North Florida.
That's a quick get up there. Quick block, quick feet.
Kayanga's favorite player is Giannis.
You can see why. Long, athletic, huh? The way he got up and blocked that shot really quickly.
Trying to stop the dunking of the Oreos, if you will. Here's Parker. Jose, this will fade back too much. Harden. They've contained him well here early as he takes the long 2 down and out.
Those are the shots that Coach Driscoll wants you to take, his long contested 2s.
Out of Doyen, there's a second block for the Tigers. Harden, quick pull-up jumper.
Yeah, if Edward Waters can get out in transition like that, that's how they can stay in this game. Make UNF take quick rush shots, get out in transition so they can get easy shots.
Hendrickson goes left hand. Here's Parker, offensive rebound. Just didn't quite have the angle.
No, and now the Ospreys the last couple of possessions have gotten a little sloppy. The shot quality has gone down.
Nice pass over in the corner. And it's short there by Khalil Brown. Hendrickson yet to take a 3. James going up strong, and there's Parker to finish it.
It was a great weak side rebound by Parker there. Kind of surprised. I don't think the Ospreys have shot a 3 yet. And we're past the first media mark here. And no 3-point attempts after the last home game. They made 21 threes.
Parker with 2 offensive rebounds. Kayanga. It's poked away by Prosser, and that's going to be
just always constantly improving. Looking at the minor things, you got 4 or 5 assistant coaches over there. All of them are seen something different.
Out of Doyen, and knocked away. Good defense by the Tigers, scooped up by Foytno. Foytno floater, it's too much. Out of Doyen. Some fresh Ospreys in. Hendrickson, and he's fouled behind the 3-point line. As Foytno gets him, looked like as he was coming down, Parker.
Yeah, you got it. New rules in college basketball, you got to give him place to land. And when Henderson shoots, he leans a little bit to the left. That's just his natural shooting. Maybe a little bit of lean into him, but he got the call, and that's where the Ospreys are really dangerous. Adedoyin crossed the middle of the court, transitioned, then they reversed the ball back. It's really hard for the defense to keep track and follow the ball. As we see the Ospreys start 0 for 3 from the free throw line.
Well, I know the rest of the week they'll be taking many more free throws in practice.
I would expect some positive regression towards the rest of this game from the free throw line to stay shooting at such a high percentage.
Khalil Brown's back in, one of 2 starters in last year's game against North Florida.
There's a good crowd in here tonight, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Lots of students over here.
A beautiful day, students turning out.
The last time the Ospreys played at home, they played well. That's another reason to get the fans out.
They had 30 assists on 40 made baskets, poked away by Abar. As Hicklin's in, he's defending for the Ospreys. And tough shot there by Jordan Jackson. And another one, this time it's Harden.
Yeah, the Ospreys have really been playing good defense. Edward Waters has gotten a couple good looks for the basket, but all in all, they're all contested shots. Great defense by the Ospreys.
Here's Chaz Lanier. Alley-oop going to A-Bar. And the push there before he even got the ball. That whistle will be on Nolan Jr.
Wasn't a slap, but it was. He slid him out when he went up to catch the ball, and they try to protect the players when they're up in the air. It's another one of those things, just like the last foul on the shot. You got to give them a place to land.
Hendrickson and Adedoyan will get a little bit of a breather here. 6 minutes in. And Kayonga's back in for the Tigers. We'll stay with the Ospreys. Good defense there on the inbounds by Jordan Jackson. This is James. Hickland, who did not play against FIU in the last game. Dorian James looking for the corner. Back to James, goes right hook.
Good defense of sequence there by Edward Waters. Ran the shot clock all the way down, and Ospreys really couldn't get anything going on that possession.
This is Harden, our two players to watch matched up against one another. And it goes through the legs. It'll stay with Edward Waters. Things have kind of settled down. Carter Hendrickson leads all scorers with 8 points. Good roll up there by Lanier. Tigers with 9 to shoot. Harden, and just too easy there on the inbounds.
That was too easy. That was Lanier's job. He's protecting the rim. He's got to protect the rim from the cutter there. But Harden's got to be more aggressive to the basket for Edward Waters to stay in this game.
And Jonathan Abar, I mean, he's getting fouled more than anybody tonight.
If they gave points for drawing fouls, Abar would be leading the court, because what has he drawn 3 fouls now? He's been in the game for 2 minutes.
That he has.
That's just, he's been aggressive, been in the right spots. See if he can knock 2 down.
Head coach Matthew Driscoll, you see right there, down and to his left is assistant coach Bruce Evans. A happy birthday to him today.
Coach Evans, he's a great guy. He's one of my favorite coaches here.
Tigers going to push this one quickly. And good defense by North Florida. It'll stay with Edward Waters.
That's just doing a little too much. That's when the guard just has to go up and score. You got 2 big post guys. They're just walling up. You just got to go in there and try to score. You can't look for the foul in that situation.
That was DeAndre Barton. Quick shot and getting some love from the rim there is Khalil Brown.
Yeah, that's back-to-back times we've seen Edward Waters score from an under the basket play.
Lanier, nice pass, A-bar, and it's going to be a travel there by number 21.
He doesn't think so. It was too quick for me. I'd have to see it in slow-mo.
When I can't tell if he's like winking or he's still kind of brushing off that poke in the eye.
Maybe so. He must have picked up his left foot, but either way, he's been all around the basket so far the few minutes he's been in the game.
Priester and Parker are now in. Priester seeing his first action tonight. Good take. Well, that's what you wanted him to do on the last play, and that take by DeAndre Barton.
A lot more aggressive that time. The last time he tried to get fouled, that time he tried to score. And because he tried to score, he got the call, and now he's able to go to the line for 2.
Their first trip to the line here tonight. That student section very loud. Tigers led by Elias Harden, 4 points tonight, 2 of 4 shooting. And Barton will sink them both. Jose Plassar uses Parker. James looking down low, good steal there as Kayanga gets in the way.
Edward Waters has really defended the Ospreys really well to start this game.
Nice take by Barton. It was just James had too much of a body on him.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna, he thought he should have made it. I thought he was gonna make it. He went into the contact.
Jose with the moves, as that was a shot there in the corner for Jordan Priester. Ospreys getting out quickly. Jose finished it defensively. They were locked in.
Yeah, defensively, they are keeping themselves in the game, defending the three-point line very well. We all know that the Ospreys, how they shoot the ball, that they want to shoot the ball. They don't have any threes yet, and the Tigers have been defending the three-point line very well. And then they've been aggressive to the rim the last couple of possessions. There we go again, aggressive to the rim. They've been scoring and really exposing the Ospreys defensively in their man-to-man.
Is that DeAndre Barton? There's Plassar. The step back three is no good.
And that shot was a little rushed, and here Edward Waters goes in transition again.
There's Harden, quick shot, glass, empty-handed.
Yeah, and he usually hits those. He's a mid-range pull-up player.
He loves it at 20 feet. This is Parker. Lanier. Jose with plenty of time. A drive, get it over Kayanga.
And that's when he can be so dangerous. Just late in the shot clock with a high pick and roll, kind of isolated. High, nice finish off the square, high and nice.
Oh, you're right, he needs to be the spark plug for the Ospreys tonight.
Yeah, a lot of guys on the Ospreys team really don't create their own shot. They kind of space the floor, they play their role. He's the one that gets in the paint, creates shots for everybody else.
Elias Harden showing why he's putting up nearly 20 a game.
And that shot that he just had is nearly unstoppable with his 6'6".
Jaden Parker!
On his head.
Kayanga, as the UNF student section just took off. I think even a few shirts got ripped off after that one.
They haven't had that much to get excited for in the first 10 minutes of this game, but maybe we got some life in the arena now.
This is Harden. One more pass. Barton gets two Ospreys on their feet. Brown. Very errant. Here's a steal. Jazz Lanier making two dunks in a row for the Ospreys.
And just like that, the place has life. Ospreys are going to defend a little bit harder and run a little faster. They're getting a little momentum on their side now.
As I'd say, really, that Jose drive to the rim, that strong take started this.
Yeah. Like we said, he's the motor that gets them going. They struggled to get any good shots for about 4 or 5 minutes. There's a stretch there that they just didn't get any good looks, and then back it up, get a high ball screen for Jose, and now they've gotten he scored an alley-oop that got the fans involved, and then a fast break that got the fans involved, and that's what Edward Waters does not need. Transition baskets for UNF is the game can get out of hand in a hurry.
Barenbaum in for the Ospreys, number 23. Brown. Got to watch out for Harden. 3 to shoot. Harden. High floater, my word.
Yeah, I think he had a little bit of a mismatch there on Barenbaum, and he took advantage.
Adedoyan. This will be a corner three. Carter Hendrickson. The Ospreys hit their first tray, just their second attempt tonight. Barton the other way, and a quick answer by the Tigers. Hicklin, dump off to Parker. Adedoyan, so dangerous. EA downtown. It's back-to-back trays.
I believe the Ospreys are on a 10-2 run.
Harden, he can make it from way out there.
And here they come again.
Poked away, good defense there, trailing by Foytno.
As you can see, Edward Waters now slowing it up. That's what they need. They're not as deep as North Florida. They can't shoot the ball as well from the outside as UNF. They need to slow the game down, limit possessions, and then they need to get stops.
Good defense by North Florida. Under 10 to shoot. Foyt, no. The Ospreys just pushing this pace. Hendrickson way downtown. And that one, I don't know if you give it to Parker or Barenbaum, but Barenbaum coming in like a bear.
That's just a weak side rebound, no box out on the backside. And now you got some of the Edward Waters players getting winded. Got a tip in, got fouled on the defensive end. And that's what he's in the game for.
Barenbaum, last home game, had 6 points. He's got 4 already. Jacob Cruz at the scorer's table for North Florida. Good ball movement. Carter Hendrickson is right there to swat it away.
Now, UNF going to their signature little zone that Coach Driscoll likes to run from Baylor. And it's tough to figure out when you see it for the first time.
Barenbaum just driving in that left shoulder. A-bar. And a foul will be on the Ospreys. A whistle on Barenbaum. Jacob Cruz will enter as he comes in for Jarius Hicklin. It's Edward Waters' team entering tonight, 4 players averaging double figures.
Looks like they're in a 1-3-1, but it's really not. It's a 2-3 that they sag back into.
Kayonga knocked away there by Barenbaum. A-bar. This will be Jacob Cruz. Adedoyan, top of the key is good.
He can really fill it up. He's 2 for 2 with his open shots, and this game can get away from Edward Waters. 17 points now. North Florida's really making it difficult on them to get any good looks on the offensive end, and they're starting to find their rhythm on offense, North Florida is.
Corner 3, Harden moves in, long 2, no good. And Barenbaum there for it. Adedoyan off to the races, finds Carter Hendrickson! Harden, who's probably going to play at least 38 minutes tonight. Defended by Lanier. Harden, corner 3, well off. Tried to get some help from his teammate. Tough angle for Khalil Brown. Jacob Cruz steps to his left.
Those pump fake side dribble 3 there. That was Jacob's first shot of the night.
Drive again, there's Barton. And my goodness, now he's just taking a banging. He and the hardwood are gonna go 12 rounds.
When Edward Waters has been at their best tonight, it's been when he's been attacking the rim. He needed a breather, came out. They struggled on offense, and now he's back in there, and now look, he's back at the free throw line. He's the main guy that's attacking the basket. You can see him and Harden are the best 2 players on the court for the Tigers, and when he's attacking the basket and Harden's hitting pull-up shots, you can see why they can be really dangerous.
Barton 6, now 7 points. 2 of 5 shooting at 9 minutes of play. And he has been their spark plug for sure. So he and Harden now, team lead, both with 8 apiece. Adedoyan. Cruz pondered the long 3. A-bar finds Hendrickson back again. Oh, and the Ospreys, a 3rd dunk tonight.
Oh, he can get up. That was a great 1-2 with him and Carter there. Right in front of the students. They went nuts. That was great.
There's Barton trying to find a lane. Good defense. A-bar just all up in his face. Alley-oop. And that one's stopped by Brown. Working around the horn. Hendrickson. Cruz is going to drive it, gets poked away, and a travel three. The Ospreys 0 for 1 for that big portion of the first half, and now they've got 4 made as it's been Adedoyan and Hendrickson with 2 apiece.
And they can really start to make them in buckets just because everybody can shoot the ball that well, and we knew that they can be really dangerous out in transition.
Kayanga with the dunk on the nice pass from Barton. Mossard, Hendrickson, this will be Lanier. Gonna use Parker. Jacob Cruz deep in that corner. But Parker, an opportunity, they'll call it travel.
They must have thought he jumped.
I felt like maybe he kept the left toe on the court. It's tough to see with those long feet.
From our angle, that was tough, but the last couple possessions by Edward Waters, they've been ultra aggressive to the basket, and you can see North Florida back to man, which is really what the Tigers have had most of their success, going to the basket on man-to-man.
Barton challenges Cruz, goes up a second time and gets it. Stares over at the Ospreys bench. Jose lost it as Foytno knocked it out. Head coach Fred Summers wanting the possession his way.
Talking to his big man about how to defend the pick and roll. North Florida runs a lot of pick and rolls.
Cruz. Oh, sorry. This will be Parker. Parker gets his man to jump, and a great move there, Jaden Parker.
It's a great move by the big fella, up and under. Got him to go and then turn around and hit the hook shot. I thought he was going to turn around and gather himself and dunk it.
Maybe save a little more for the second half. Ayanga. I think it was maybe meant for Foytno in the corner. And there's Brown with the up and under. Parker gonna take his time. Was gonna go to Cruz. This will be Hendrickson, another three.
Carter can really shoot it. You saw him coming off the screen. The man went under the screen. It's just an easy catch and shoot there for Carter.
Already at 17 points. You can see a few more whiskers growing out from that mustache.
Yeah, back when I played, Coach Driscoll didn't allow facial hair.
Really? None at all?
He called it a game day shave. It had to be super clean cut. Couldn't have what half of these players on the team have right now. He's changed a lot since then.
This is Jose Hendrickson, who's been lighting them up. Chaz Lanier. Hendrickson will pop the three. And that one goes to the orange and purple. Barton, one quick, strong dribble.
Barton has really gotten this team going. He's attacking the basket every time he's got the ball. And right now, North Florida has no answer for him other than hope he misses.
Parker, offensive rebound. Able to tip it back out as the Ospreys under a minute to play until halftime. Ayanga kind of jogging lightly, maybe that right knee.
Maybe he got a little Charlie horse there, but the Tigers have done well to get it back to a 15-point game. It was 20 at one point. If they can get this thing down to around 12 going into the half, I think the coach would be really happy with that.
And a foul on the drive. That'll be Carter Hendrickson. But yeah, it's been DeAndre Barton. 4 of 9 shooting, 12 points, and the way he's looked out there, definitely his team's best player, but maybe the second best player out there besides Carter.
Yeah, and he could have a couple more points. You know, he's driving to the basket looking for fouls. He's just being ultra aggressive, and with his quickness, maybe Adedoyan can stay in front of him. Nobody's been able to stay in front of him. He's gotten to the basket at will, and he could have He could have 20 points and 17 points and be right there with Carter as the leading scorer of the game.
Kayonga's going to need a little bit of a break. Nazir Gossett is in for Edward Waters. And a foul on the reach in, Adedoyin.
Don't love the foul there because it resets, actually turns off the shot clock, and now, and what was like a 10-second differential is now there's no differential and Edward Waters can get the final shot of the half.
Chance here. Nazir Gossett, the air ball. As ball to begin, going right to left. 0.0, the point guard for Edward Waters. Tigers in orange, Ospreys in the home whites. Richard Miller here with UNF Hall of Famer Parker Smith. Driving and a nice take there, Khalil Brown.
Khalil Brown's been really nice on the baseline all night. A couple tough finishes underneath the basket, but that's where we've seen the Tigers be most successful, is just driving to the basket and spreading out the Ospreys when they've been in man-to-man.
Dorian James back to the basket. Right hook, second time tonight. That one rims out.
Tough shot there by Dorian James. Didn't get it to go, but you can see both coaches going with their starting lineup that they started the game. We'll see if the Ospreys can get Carter going again like they did the first half.
Kayonga gets stopped by Parker. Jaden Parker having a strong game tonight. James. Parker will stutter, step goes to his left hand, draws the whistle.
That's twice now he's made similar moves. He doesn't like going up the first time. He plays well, stays balanced, 2 feet, little ball fake, comes back and gets the foul.
He's got 8.7 rebounds, 4 on the offensive glass for Jaden Parker. Parker, his first trip to the line. And Bryant Nolan Jr. comes in. Kayonga, another break. Here comes Barton.
Full speed to the rim. That's how Barton's been playing all night.
And Brown gets the left hand.
No.
Adedoyin. James. Powerful triple, gets it to go.
That was good ball reversal and good movement to attack when the defense was still rotating.
Quick shot by Harden. Nolan Jr. gets stopped by Parker, who didn't even leave his feet. Dorian James goes up strong.
He can't go back. But he can know next time, just step in front of him and take a charge.
And James with the old-fashioned three-point play. Fans and students tonight have been really key. Been pumped up all evening. Tigers, 0.0. Good defense there by Placer, too.
Just a good pull-up, one dribble shot off the, Placer trailed him, he curled the screen.
And it's gonna be a Hendrickson, a little hip check into Elias Harden.
Kind of surprised, actually, with all the ball screens both teams are running. That's the first illegal screen we've seen. Teams have done a good job of setting good legal screens.
This is Brown, Nolan Jr. top of the key. Harden nearly left his feet there. Parker.
It's been some questionable calls the last couple minutes, but you can't overreact. You just got to keep your cool and keep playing. And The refs are doing the best job that they can. So you see a travel or a carry.
Adedoyan looking like me trying to go up the stairs after the baby wakes up at around 3 a.m.
Just falling. I think the last time I saw Adedoyan, he had his hair froed out. So he's wearing a headband, got it braided up a little bit. A little different look for him.
I like it. Kayanga, Parker. This is Harden. Tough shot. Hendrickson with the city rebound.
It's a big boy rebound right there.
Dorian James. Adedoyan gets a good look at three. No. Here's Barton against Adedoyan. And Barton still keeps hustling.
That's one of the things that Coach Driscoll said at halftime was too many second chance opportunities. And now Edward Waters has another second chance opportunity in the second half.
No in traffic. Kayanga was a good look.
That should have been a bucket right there. Just, I think he got a little nervous. Got a lot of shot blockers down there.
Hassar. Here's Parker. Been really good all night.
That's not his strong suit.
Barton pushing that pace. Here on the inbounds, Barton. This will be Khalil Brown, mid-range jumper. Hendrickson with his fourth rebound. Quick shot by the Ospreys, and from downtown, there's Jarius Hicklin.
As a guard defender, you cannot go under on ball screens. He went under. Strickland just was able to stop and get a wide open shot.
Quick passer, Barton to Kayanga.
It was a good offensive play by Edward Waters there. We've seen it all night from just 3-4 dribble weaves right into a quick ball screen. Everybody's scrambling.
Bar tries to go.
Right. And there he goes.
As Barton's 4 for 4, Foytno.
He got his slap back in the face. That's twice. People, a lot of slapping going on in here in the arena tonight.
As Chandler Foytno saying, no, I would like to stay in. And it looks like it's going to be Caleb Edwards to come in for him. There's that right ankle.
Must have come down on somebody's foot.
Now, I'm just glad it's not. Have you seen those Russian slap fighting videos?
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it hasn't been to that level.
Hopefully it never gets to that. Even though the first slap that we saw tonight
was the closest.
Pretty forceful, yes. And by the biggest guy on the court, so.
And a kick ball, nice play there by Carter, Lionel Messi, Hendrickson.
If he wouldn't have kicked it, I think Strickland was there in position to steal it. He was moving around the big fella down low.
Quick shot on the inbounds is short. Here's Hicklin. Lanier. Hicklin on the dribble, rolls off.
He hit one of those just a minute ago. Same exact shot. Here come the Tigers again in transition.
Harden to Nolan Jr. Bodied him up, did Jose.
Took it right in the chest. Made him try to finish through the contact. That's always a tough finish when you're finishing through somebody's chest.
Hendrickson will slow the pace. Jose Prosser. Another trade.
That was just a good steal by Carter. Dribbled it out, held the ball, and it's one of the hardest threes to stop is the transition three, and Jose got to walk into that one.
The Ospreys with 7 of them.
That's Jose 2 times in a row. That's just a great wall-up defense. That he's taking it right in the chest.
Bar, Chaz Lanier. Good knockout there by Hicklin. Dribbles to his left, tough three. Now comes Barton and the Tigers. Goes to his right hand, left side. Here comes North Florida with the ball. Their second home game of the season. Adedoyan. Here's Abar. Corner three, Hicklin. And there's Hicklin in the corner.
He's 2 for 3 the last few minutes, and that was just good. Feed it into the post and kick it right out for the open three.
Edwards with the ball.
Seeing some new faces on the court for Edward Waters in this possession.
Mark Henry, number 32. As we haven't seen a whole lot of Jordan Jackson. Good defense there by Hicklin. Lanier against Harden, and he gets the foul.
The Ospreys are one of the best teams in transition just because of their ability to shoot threes. They got some good ball handlers who can finish at the basket. And then it's impossible to stop everything because you're usually a man down in transition. So just good attack by Lanier because he had options at the three-point line as well.
Jordan Priester enters for the Ospreys. North Florida coming into tonight, 17th best in the country for three-pointers made.
And that's pretty impressive given the schedule that they've played. And the limited number of home games, the road games, and the travel that they've played, the places that they've had to play in, the environments. I can really only see the three-pointers made going up for them.
Abar with great smothering defense. Harden, Nolan Jr., Abar, and he gets pushed.
And it stays with Edward Waters. That was a good effort by Abar. Like we said, he's been one of the most aggressive ones on the court. He's always finding himself around the ball.
He's only played 9 minutes tonight, but not looking at any of that, you'd say he's giving you a strong 30.
Absolutely.
And Edwards. Here's Mark Henry. Harden back to Edwards. Edwards gets away from Parker, but a big swat. Edwards, right elbow. Nice shot by Caleb Edwards. Adedoyan. He'll go to Dorian James. James, right hook. Jaden Parker rolls it home.
Yep, that's what happens when Edward Waters had got one big guy on the court. He was guarding the shot, so he couldn't rebound also.
And goes off Edwards' left foot. Good defense by the Ospreys. Rare do you see the solo forearm sweatband.
Rarely. Don't see many sweatbands in the game, period.
No, I kind of dig it. I feel like I'm out at the tennis courts. This is Jaden Parker against Nolan Jr. Stolen by Harden. Ospreys get it back. And fouled there on the take. It's Jordan Priester. I think Edwards is still showing a little bit of that frustration down from this end.
Absolutely. That went from a steal transition for Edward Waters right back to Priester, who nobody stepped in front. He can't hit on the first one, though.
Ospreys shooting a little north of 73% tonight. And then for the Tigers, it's still just been Barton to the free throw line with all 4 attempts. Harden.
I wonder if we'll see Barton come back into the game for the Tigers.
Priester lost the handle. Dorian James, a 3. Edwards ready to go. Jackson, 3 balls good.
And that's it. That's Edward Waters' first 3 of the night.
They started 0 for 8. Nice take by Priester. Parker moves in, almost gets it to fall. And 2 shots for the Ospreys as Nolan Jr. not thrilled. Two shots here for Jaden Parker. It's his second start. He's 5 for 8 tonight. And a double-double for the big man. 13 points, 10 rebounds, half of them on the glass offensively.
Which is huge. You have 5 offensive rebounds.
On the other way, Harden. Oh, too much English on it.
It's a great move.
Priester tried to get around Barton.
And Barton takes the charge.
Now you asked, was he going to be back in? Comes back in, immediate impact. See this again, Priester. Try to get around it. This is Brown. Kayong after a nice long break. Jackson the 3, trying to go back to back. Adedoyan. Here with Parker. And it'll be a double dribble there on number 24. And almost immediately, Kayonga, hands on his knees. I don't know if he can go the rest of the game.
They don't have many choices. He's going to have to. I don't know. We'll see if he can move up and down the court. They're going to the end of the bench here. They're just limited on size.
It's going to have to be Gossett. Kayonga takes it in. And the foul, it'll be on Adedoyan. As Kayonga went in there like a freight train. And Hendrickson is saying, how is that not on the big?
The only thing is he must have been in the circle, which he wasn't. I don't know how that was not a charge.
And the student section denies the first free throw.
Coach Chishko is telling him, you had your hands in the wrong place.
And that's
called a charge.
The most upset Driscoll's been tonight. It's the second one. As Gossett comes in. Has played 8 of their 9 games this year, 1 start as well. Barenbaum at the scorer's table. Jose. Trey, another one, and the Ospreys feeling it just like he was in the first half, a big-time spark plug.
Yep, and what do you know is Carter Henderson and Jose Placer taking the lead up, biggest lead of the game.
Edwards, corner 3. Parker. Hendrickson, Adedoyan, he's looking ahead. Dump off to Jaden Parker. Jose into the corner, it's Dorian James, a tray.
That's just a quick 6-0 run right there in a span of 25, 30 seconds, and that's why the Ospreys are so dangerous.
A sneeze and you're down by almost 30. Parker gets the block.
And here they go again in transition, which is really difficult to defend a team with multiple shooters.
Edwards on Klossar. He's got the step back three. Hendrickson able to finish.
Attacking the offensive boards. Carter's got multiple offensive rebounds tonight.
This is Barton. Tigers need him right.
You know, they can score quickly, and so when they are defending and they're shooting well, they can just put up massive amount of points that is hard for teams to catch up. So I'm kind of surprised it took this long for them to pull away, because of, you know, they're just a better basketball team than Edward Waters. But they have really battled and shared the ball, played unselfish basketball, and then they've competed on both ends of the floor.
Tigers this year making the move to Division II, and now known as Edward Waters University. This is Hendrickson. A-bar against Gossett, and that's the left ankle. It seemed to be perspiration on the floor.
Possibly. There's been a lot of guys falling. To me, that looked like his Achilles. He seems to be fine, though.
Yeah, that's what, maybe the third or fourth we've seen go down in that area.
Yeah, maybe we need to tell facilities management I need a little more stick, a little more attack down there in the paint.
Here's A-bar. Six points in his 10 minutes of play. Been able to get to the free throw line quite a bit this evening.
As Kayanga just headed to the locker room, so he might be done for the night. He got banged up a couple times.
And Jonathan knocks them both in. On Kayanga, it looked like that right leg and maybe the groin area, he was struggling.
Yeah, something wasn't right in his right leg, and he, to his credit, he didn't want to stop playing.
DeAndre Barton with the offensive foul. If you notice, he took off the undershirt.
He was getting a little too sweaty for
Yeah,
him.
just a little too warm inside.
He couldn't shoot with it on, you know.
Well, it's tough this time of year. Do you turn the heat on? Do you turn the AC on during the day?
You got to get the heart pumping,
yeah,
the blood flowing.
Klossar playing the point for the Ospreys. As here's Hicklin, he was trying to get away from Mark Henry. Barenbaum. Hendrickson way downtown, left wing. This is Jackson. And Brown with the mid-range jumper.
You can hear the coach telling, they've been going under the ball screens all night. You know, it wasn't necessarily great defense the last possession, just Henderson missed the shot.
A-bar, another three, and it's good for Jonathan A-bar.
And the big fella is capable of knocking down threes. It's one of the things that makes him so versatile.
He's got 10.
And this thing,
Hendrickson
Waters don't play some defense. He's going to 40.
Threads the needle to Josh Barenbaum.
We call that the rim runner. Barenbaum right down the middle of the floor, catch and finish.
Jaguars need that kind of separation on Sunday.
Yes, they do. I'm sure Coach Churchill could teach them one or two things about what the rim runner's supposed to do.
This is Barton.
Separation out there.
Goes no look. Corner three, too much on it. Hicklin. Three on the go, it's good.
And that's what we've been talking about. When the Ospreys are shooting the ball, they're just hard to stay at pace. You have to really defend the three-point line. As you can see, this game's going to get out of hand.
Abar, left hand, lays it in. Hicklin, a nice pass.
The lead is now 40, and it looks like they're going to go over 90 again, which we discussed. And that's what's been leading the Ospreys into transition.
This is Edwards with the ball. Brown on Barenbaum. Abar, I think, got a piece, and there's Nolan Jr. Ospreys will head back on the road for a pair after tonight's game. For Edward Waters will be at Payne College here in a few days. Jacob Cruz back in for the Ospreys. Mark Henry. Edwards. Nolan Jr. will pop the three.
Even the home crowd was loving that shot.
Hicklin gets out and running. Abar is just trying to break the rim now.
He's fun to watch. He's one of the most aggressive guys to the rim.
Shot short by Edwards. Adedoyan. Josh Barenbaum wide open.
And that's one of the beauties of having multiple guys on the court that can knock down open shots. Is transition, the guys get lost. One or two passes, and somebody else is wide open.
There's Jackson. Dump off to Nolan Jr. Draws a foul. Count it for the big man.
What are they yelling?
And they're yelling his first name, Bryant. He has become
He's a local hero.
A fan favorite for the student section. As he had a big time game against Thomas, 20 points and 9 rebounds.
He's got some skill. That wasn't an easy shot that he just hit.
Hicklin, step back three is good, and he is having himself a night.
He's having a big second half, and there we see again, defense playing under ball screens as he went right back at Hicklin. But Hicklin can really shoot, and you can't go under the ball screens.
Jacob Cruz with the laser. Here's Priester. Gets it back from Hicklin. Cruz wants another opportunity. Does it again. Ospreys over the century mark.
With 2 to play, this game is pushing 50.
Ospreys with 16 threes tonight.
I'm sure they have plenty of assists on those 16 threes.
Cruz, and a timeout taken by head coach.
I think he wants a substitution timeout right there. Get some fresh faces in the game.
It'll be Brandon Rasmussen in for the Ospreys. He last played 4 minutes against Weber. His lone action of the season went to Potter's House, as they produce a lot of ballers here in town. Rasmussen, and stepped on the baseline. Well, this is a nice birthday gift for assistant coach Bruce Evans.
That's all you can ask for is a dub.
Edwards, and it goes off Brown's leg, I thought. Last touch, they say, by the Ospreys.
It's probably the right call. But the last 5 or 6 minutes, we haven't seen Edward Waters do anything that they've been doing all game.
Tough shot there
with the three-man weave and ball screens. It's been more of one-on-one basketball.
Hicklin. Mark Henry not giving him space, and he'll be whistled for one. Second one on Mark Henry as there's Bruce Evans. And then the staff for Fred Summers and his crew. 2 shots. Hicklin 15 minutes tonight, 4 of 7 from deep, 12 points. Edwards. Nolan Jr. Gonna work on Baron Baum.
Let him catch the ball too deep. It was an easy move. Easy move by the big fella to quick turn. Haven't seen enough of that from him tonight.
Baron Baum a little to the left. Edwards. And stepping out of bounds is Henry. Tigers tonight, 2 players in double figures, led by Barton's 14. Hicklin just knocks down the smaller Caleb Edwards.
That was a pretty weird call there. Don't really see that very often right there. But here we are, under a minute.
Ospreys getting 12 players involved tonight. Nice defense by Cruz. Corner 3, Jacob Cruz.
I think he just wanted another shot right there.
Yeah, he wanted to make it 3 in a quick little time frame. Edwards goes up. Baron Baum got in his way. Cruz rips it away. Baron Baum. And the Ospreys
will hold the ball. That should be the ball game. Very great game. Well coached game by Coach Driscoll. Very dominant second half by the Ospreys.
That indeed, North Florida, 5 players in double figures led